Hi, this is Theresa and welcome to my channel. I'm doing the 50 stack challenge 7 with the prompts stamp and splatter today. I have my accordion collaboration journal right here, which I'm not technically working in that, but I just got to make sure everything looks good. I'm thinking about what I do today. I might put into my hashtag accordion collaboration journal. So the first thing is stamp. Now stamp could be a stamp like on an envelope, or it could be an image that's stamped, or who knows what other clever people, I don't think I enunciated well, what other clever people might come up with in regards to that prompt. But I'm going to use this envelope. So this prompt is going to be easy for me because I already have a couple different types of stamps. So actually the difficult part would be to see where I might be able to fit this into my journal. Because I've got this puppy filled up and I don't really see a place where I can fit it. Hi Flora, welcome. So I won't be using this in my journal. I did think that maybe this would be cool, but I already have a pocket there. Maybe do a flip, but nope, not gonna work. Okay, it's not going in that journal. So I am just going to take this envelope and I'm going to tear it in half and use this piece here because that has the prompts of the stamp and the stamp. And I'm going to make this so that this will be a good pocket. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this because I want to make that top, and there's a better way to deconstruct that so that the tear is nice and neat. That's with my bone folder. Oh my goodness, I hope your eye surgery went well and I hope that you're recovering quickly. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. So I'm going to, why did I deconstruct that? Oh yeah, because I want to reinforce the top. So I'm just going to grab some scrap paper. And I'm going to use some scrap paper to reinforce the top. Was it cataract surgery, Christine? Okay, so this is the front of the pocket, so this is where I want to reinforce it at. Got my glue stick and my paper. Oh, that's great that it went well. And a glue page and we'll be good to go. Just going to take this little piece off because it doesn't fit in with my plans. And now that I've got that reinforced, I can go ahead and put that back together. And I do like those tear marks down there, but that's me. I like grunge, I like messy. I hope everybody's doing good today. Sounds like Christine's doing pretty good, being her surgery went well. Just gluing that envelope back together. Now that looks pretty good. I'm going to put some age tape on there to embellish it. Oh my goodness, I talked about that series that I've been watching on Netflix yesterday. In yesterday's video, I talked about it. I really did binge on it last night until 4 o'clock this morning. It's called Poldark, Poldark, and it's on Netflix. And it's got 5 episodes, so it's going to keep me busy watching it. Okay, so that was pretty simple. I mean, what did I even do? However, I am going to jump over to the next prompt and work on Splatter, and then I'm going to do a mask make for the Splatter prompt, and then I'm going to embellish this further as a result of the mask make. So I've already cut out excuse me, some little tags with my Stampin' Up! Tag punch. And I've got 6 of them, big mask make there. But with the leftovers, I went ahead and cut some pieces that would be good for labels. So these are on some larger index cards that I coffee dyed yesterday. I was very busy coffee dyeing yesterday. And I'm going to use this photopolymer stamp set that I have, that I got from Amazon, that has coffee splatter marks or coffee rings. So I'm going to use the splatter. And I'm going to use my Scorched Timber Oxide ink and just stamp some splatter on them. I think I'll get a different brown. I don't know if I have any browns in here. No brown. Okay, I'll have an ink spot that's a brown, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure I don't. Okay, one other spot that I know I have an ink spot with brown. I thought I had, I guess it's only sprays I have, but I do have Vintage Photo here. I'll use that. I like that. Okay, let's get the labels in on the game here. I lost the rest of my labels. There's the tags. I lost my labels. I know there was like 4 of them here. Where they went, I have no idea. In my lap, on the floor, nope. They just up and walked away. Okay, let's put this away. See if I can find something by putting things away. No labels there. No labels there. No labels there. Weird. They just plain disappeared. Like 4 of them. Okay. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video so I can figure out at what point the labels disappeared. Oh wait, here they are. Found them. Somehow they got all the way over here underneath the drawer when I opened it. Okay. Now, what else do I want to use for splatter? Let's use this one. Okay, now all the labels are done. Now let's get out my splatter box. Because you know we need some splatter on these with gold ink splatter. You know that. Okay, gold, gold, gold. I went to the wrong place to look for the gold. There we go. There it is. That's a bit much. Let's see what I want to use first. I think I want a splatter brush. Trying to think where I put it. I had a splatter brush that I really liked, and it broke. Here it is. How in the world could I miss that with all that multicolor on it? Needs more water. Whoa. It's all going in the wrong place. I stink at doing splattering sometimes. I don't know why it's all going there. Okay, good enough. Let's clean this mess up. I got it on my arm and everything else. Okay, let's get that dry. And I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. This is a trick that I learned a long time ago, using an inking board for things that are not so sturdy. And I got this idea from Corey Dahmer, from a Corey Dahmer video. I haven't watched her videos for quite a while. But that was a good tip that I learned from her. Isn't it funny how different communities, different people of a community, in this case, junk journaling community, kind of hang out together? For instance, like Gail Augustinelli and Tracy Fox and Corey Dahmer, they all talk a lot about each other. I mean, there's a lot more, but those are ones that I can think of off the top of my head. And then that kind of extends to like Rachel with Roxy's Creations, and then they all have talked about, what is the other one? Shabby Debbie Doodah. I can't remember what her name is. Who else hangs out in that kind of circle? And then, you know, you have other YouTubers that maybe aren't talked about, all of the ones that I mentioned so much, but like sometimes I watch Mitzi, and she has a number after hers and it's like 30 something, but she likes Rachel's stuff, so I like watching Mitzi to see what kind of spin she's taken off of the challenges, because I used to do Rachel's challenge, her weekly challenge, on my, you know, my rendition of it on a weekly basis, but I get bored of the same old thing. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, I just get bored of it, or maybe I might feel like I'm not gleaning any new information from a certain source. I probably tease for junk journaling from Joey DeFee in the beginning and Gail Augustinelli and Rachel with Roxy's Creations. Is there anybody else? Oh, and then Rachel with Bella Crafts. I feel like there's another word in there. I think it's something Rachel and Bella Crafts, because her mom is named Bella, I think. I haven't watched her for a long time, so it's not fresh in my memory. Oh, and actually before all that, in the beginning, I watched Amanda with Create with Scrimping Mommy. She's I found her in the beginning because she is an Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And so I transitioned from Stampin' Up! Making cards to junk journaling. However, Amanda measures a lot, and so after a while that wasn't a good fit for me. And she makes a lot of beautiful shabby chic stuff. And I did practice some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that she did, and I had a good time doing it, but my style changed, and so I really started watching Rachel with Roxy's Creations a lot. Actually, I was watching, what is the name of that? I gotta see. I'm sorry. Sometimes it just bugs me when I can't remember something. So, oh, I see I got new gold marks on my monitor. Dang. Well, let's see. Bella Crafts. Maybe I'll find it that way. Rachel Bella Crafts. I was right. Rachel Bella Crafts. And she's in Wales. Yep. I used to watch her a lot. Anyways, so these just might be some ideas for YouTube channels that you might want to go take a peek at. Nowadays, I watch a lot of Louisa Heinzel and then some that have regular chats that I go to, like Carrie the Paper Monkey, Hither and Yon, April with Mama Juju Back 40, and I don't always say the names exactly right, so I give enough information that probably you could Google it and find it. So there's that. Now, do I want to put anything more on here? I kind of feel like I want a little focal point on every one of these. Maybe not so much the labels, maybe. I think I want a stamp on the labels. But I feel like I want a focal point on these. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out these little cards. See if I'd like to use these. These are bigger than what I imagined they were. I thought these were smaller. Nope, that's not gonna work. They're not small enough. Now let me think about this for just a minute. What if I did just let that hang off of there? No, I don't think I like it. I'm just gonna do one and see if I change my mind and decide I like it. This also works out really well for my little ephemera series that I want to dive into. I need some, if I'm going to do this though, I need some lace. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher. So which one did I just ink? I'm pretty sure was this one right here. Was it? Yes. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put the lace right here. I'm gonna keep going off to the side. Like that. bring that up a little bit. This is hard to do with these trimmers of mine. Okay, now let me do a staple. And then let me put a little string in there. Make that hole bigger so I have a better chance of trying to do what I need to do. And then I hate that I have to waste so much to be able to accommodate my trimmers, but especially this stuff. I love this hemp twine. Love it. Now, I don't want that to twist like that. So, I think I'm going to do a little stitch. Let's see what that looks like. It's different. I don't know how much I like it, but it definitely is different. I feel like it still needs something more though. I'm thinking a bug, and this all came about as a result of splatter. So we're kind of losing the splatter effect because I'm covering it up, but we know it was there. We build on that side, the splatter is more on this side. I'm still giving this a try. Still not convinced one way or another whether I like it or not. You know, one thing I could do is I could actually fussy cut this out a little bit. And there's nothing more I enjoy than repurposing something. So we've got tag, textile, and focal point. I do like it better with it fussy cut, so I'm gonna see if I can fussy cut this one a little tiny bit without cutting my lace. And I do like to tear. It's okay, but I like this one better. I actually like this one a lot. So it needs some string. Wonder if I could get away with using this. I wished I could. That is way too small. Nope. Don't even try. You can't do it. You'll just frustrate yourself, Theresa. So I buy this hemp twine from Juanette with Juanette's Crafting Corner. And I love this twine. I know I already said it once, but I'm going to say it a second time. And I can't run out because Juanette's last I heard, she's in Paris. And she usually closes her shop when she's traveling. So yep, too long. Hi Tony, welcome. Excuse me. Hey Tony, did you meet up with that lady that I told you about, Gabby? Or did you talk to her at all? Okay, so I like that one. That's fun. Wonder if I can do another one like that. I need a flower that is thin like that. Ooh, I'll bet this would work. Oh, I think you're talking about somebody else because Gabby doesn't have a YouTube channel. Let's see, maybe I want that to go this way. And then this to go like that. See if I like that. Whoops, I didn't ink. But I'll tell you what, also, Tony, is that Facebook group that I've mentioned in some of my videos. It's called, one moment please. Junk Journals, No Rules, Sell, Buy, Trade, Swap. I'll put it in the chat. Come on, mouse, work. Paste. Okay, if you go to this Facebook group and search for Gabby, you'll find her. Also, if you search for me in the Facebook group, I recently did a post where I did like a roll call, and there was about 3 people aside from Gabby that are in the Idaho area, and you might want to check that out. Oh, if I could just hold still long enough to put this where I want it positioned, that would be very helpful. Yes, so I do like this. I don't like that. Probably too much lace is maybe part of the thing I don't like. Yeah, I think I'm already liking it better without so much lace. I actually found her because she was buying from me in that group. And because she lives in the area, I let her come over to the trailer to pick up her purchase instead of have to pay for shipping. There, that looks better. It could even look better if I could get some more of that off of there. Just really fighting this one to get it to the point where I like it a little bit. But you know what? You're gonna ruin it, so just stop, Theresa. Okay, so I don't want to use up all my hemp. So what else? Oh, let's use some twine. Purple, so we'll use black. So use some black. Yeah, there's people who post in that group even though they're not wanting to buy something or sell something. So it'll be fine if you just want to go scope out some Idaho people. Oops, I missed my lace. The trimmers are problematic today. Well, I missed it. I don't know what I did, but I missed it. I still can't find my weight glove. Part of the problem is because I only think about it when I'm on a video with my hands doing their thing. And then when I turn the video off, I forget to look for it. Oh, why am I even trying to thread it that way? I know better than to try and thread it that way. You guys, whenever, I mean, you can't do it on the live, but when you're watching the replay, feel free to scroll past all this silly shaking stuff. It annoys me, so maybe it annoys you too. Okay, let's get this piece of ribbon back on here. It's supposed to go underneath there, and the staple missed it. So we'll just redo it. Let's just put a little glue down to help me out a little bit. So I can tell this little ephemera series is going to be a challenge, because working with these smaller pieces is a challenge for me. Okay, that's good. What I got now, I have 3 of these tags done this way, and then I have, that one would work good too. So these little thin ones work really good. Okay, you guys get back in there. All of you, except for you. Let's use these scissors. So the prompt for this is splatter, and I've got a couple different examples of splatter now down, and now I'm just zhushing them up. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to do a couple of labels. Oh, I better wrap it up. We're about 50 minutes. Okay, so do it over here. And what do I have that would look nice with yellow? Can't remember if I inked that. And I'm going to sew that one a little bit. And we need some thread on that one. Wonder what a little bit of this would look like. It's getting all bratty, getting all knotted. Okay, fine. Let's go with the other end. Probably going to be a challenge to thread that. So we'll just do one piece. Like that. And then knot it. Okay, now, how many did we make? 4? That's good because we're at 55 minutes and I wanted to do a label real quick. So I think I'm going to take this label here and this piece of lace, put some Pritt stick on it, and a little stamp. Okay. What else is, oh, we'll do this. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys very much for visiting. I'll do these labels later on. And isn't that terrible? My idea of a mask make is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woohoo! Okay, that's what I've got for you today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that you will come visit again next time.